Hey Wrestfriends, how are you doing? I'm Teddy.
And I'm Edie.
And today we are going to be talking about a very hot, important topic on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Very important. But let's start off with the one that's not too hot. You know, it's been going on for a while now.
Yeah.
SmackDown is moving to Friday nights on Fox.
Which is a big deal. A really, really big deal.
It is a big deal. It's just not hot right now. You know?
Yeah.
But
people are focused on other things, which we will get to in this video. But we want to start off talking about SmackDown, which I think is a really big deal to me specifically because I grew up watching Friday Night SmackDown.
Yes.
Friday Night SmackDown was everything. And then when it got changed to Tuesdays, I was like, well, it doesn't have the same ring to it. Tuesday Night SmackDown. Every
time family or friends or just people in general that talk to me about wrestling that they don't know about wrestling, you know? But they still bring it up to me because they know I watch wrestling. They're like, wait, is it still on Friday nights? And I'm like, no, that was forever ago.
That was a long time ago. That shows your age in wrestling.
Yes, it really does.
We used to watch Friday Night SmackDown, not anymore.
That was the best. It really was the best. Especially because I didn't used to go out on Friday nights, you know?
Yeah,
me
I was
either. A kid. what was I going to do?
But I didn't go out on Monday nights either because Monday night, I had my schedule. Heaven forbid. No, I could not go out on Mondays. Could not go out on Fridays because wrestling was on.
Yep.
So if my mom would go out, I'd be like, bro, we got to be back by 7 o'clock.
Yes.
I don't know, wrestling starts. I can't be late for that.
Yes, it was so hard for me also because novelas were on at that time.
And you had to pick between which novela you wanted to see?
No, well, with me, my issue was that my parents and then my uncle also lived with us. They would take up every TV. They were watching the same novela, but they would
on different TVs.
Exactly. And I had to go to the kitchen on the little tiny TV.
Let's get to what everyone's talking about. This is, for a whole week, people have just been messaging us like, what are you going to watch? Are you going to watch AEW or are you going to watch NXT? Because both of them, it has been announced that they're both going to be on Wednesday nights.
Yes.
And 2-hour slots, I believe, for both.
Yes.
So, my question to you, Teddy, is which one are you going to watch? AEW or NXT?
Here's my thing. I'm watching both.
Okay.
But
which one are you watching?
I do have a DVR. I'm recording both. Which one am I watching live? And then which one am I watching after?
Yeah.
I'm watching AEW live.
Really?
Yes. And then when AEW is over, I'm going to go to my DVR and put NXT, skip through commercials.
Yeah.
You know?
Mine is the opposite. I'm going to watch NXT live and then during commercials switch over to AEW. But then
you see, I'm not going to do that to myself. Because I know that, okay, AEW is going on commercials. Let me change it to NXT. Yeah. One, there's a possibility they're both going to be on commercials at the same time.
Oh, that's true.
Or that's two, I'm going to get too into NXT that I'm going to forget to change it to AEW. And it's just going to be a bunch of rewinding and you know what? I'm just going to watch AEW live. Be able to jot down my notes, you know, for Wrestfriends.
For Wrestfriends, yeah.
And then finish AEW and then just go to watching NXT afterwards and skip the commercials, you know?
Yeah. But you know what's going to happen? We're going to have to change our recording schedules because we're going to have to NXT.
Yes, we are.
So we're going to...
Yes, we are.
We're going to have to figure that out.
It's going to be... It's
life-changing.
I mean, Friday nights. SmackDown's going to be on Friday nights.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have Monday...
We're going to have to...
With Raw. Tuesday free. Wednesday AEW, NXT. Thursday free. And then Friday.
We're going to record Sunday mornings and release our videos Sunday nights. I don't know
how that's going to happen, but...
Yeah, for me it's going to be NXT and then later I'll catch up on, you know, AEW. But a lot of people are just like, oh, you know, you can't watch NXT and you can't watch, you know, you can watch one or the other. You have to pick. And I'm just like, why do you have to pick? Mm-mm. But you know, I am going to watch both shows at the end of the day. It doesn't matter.
Right.
But also AEW is just starting out, so I'm very interested to see how they put a 2-hour show every week, you know, compared to WWE that's been running for so long, and they got the hang of it. They have house shows, they have so many pay-per-views, and it's been said that NXT pay-per-views are going to still be on the WWE network and not on TV, which I think is a great move.
Of course, yeah. Who wants to see pay-per-views on TV? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I think we are used to the network anyway.
Yeah.
And obviously, also, why would they do that when they want you to stay subscribed to the WWE network? You know,
except for when it glitches.
WWE
so
Network.
Funny. I got so mad. First of all, so I used to watch WWE Network on my Xbox 360, and then they were like, "Oh, it's not going to be available on the Xbox 360 anymore." So I was like, "Okay." So then my brother got a PlayStation. So then we put that in the living room, and then it was glitching. So I was just like, "What the hell?" And I was watching it on my Mac, and my Mac was okay, but I don't want to watch it on my Mac. I want to watch it on TV.
Yeah, you want to watch it on TV. Yeah, I get you.
So mad.
I get you. We have a smart TV on Samsung, and we haven't been able to download it. We can't find it yet. Supposedly it'll be available, but so we do it on the PS4. I was okay. There was no glitching for me that day.
Do you think there's going to be an AEW network?
I think there's a huge possibility that AEW is definitely going to go big with the whole AEW network.
Yeah.
Video games. I mean, Kenny Omega, one of their... Is he a vice president? I believe Kenny Omega.
I think he's like in a big role.
Correct
like the
me if I'm wrong, but he's a big gamer guy. Yeah. Huge gamer dude. So I see a video game soon.
Yeah.
An AEW video game soon.
There's been people have been like trash talking on Twitter. Mostly the people from NXT and from AEW. I know the Young Bucks tweeted out like, "Oh, we're not scared" or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But then also Sean Spears, Britney Spears' brother, also mentioned that he was like, you know what? It's not about picking. It's about more wrestling being available to everyone and people being able to enjoy it. So you don't have to pick one or the other. And also Chris Jericho put something on his Twitter too. And
okay.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, are you sure?
Yes, I'm gonna. It's gonna get hot. Go ahead.
It's gonna get hot.
Do it.
My whole thing about Nick tweeting that they're not scared and everything, and people talking shit like, oh, why is he gonna say some shit like that when literally a couple weeks ago, in one of their pay-per-views, Cody Rhodes was smashing the throne that looked like Triple H's, right? Why not? They keep throwing jabs at each other. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Triple H for throwing jabs. I was at first at the Hall of Fame. I was like, why? I mean, I feel like there's a difference between like him calling the company a pissant company.
Yeah.
And then Cody Rhodes doing that with the throne. There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why not? I mean, they're not going to lose, you know?
Yeah.
And plus, look they have us on the internet talking shit. That's what they want us to do. They want us to be focused on their material, you know? And they're both doing a great job. WWE's doing a great job. And AEW's doing a great job at that. Yeah. Nick is tweeting. Do you think really Nick would have tweeted that if he didn't know that thousands of people were going to like that tweet? Yeah. And thousands of people were going to talk about it and talk shit? They don't give it, you know? Yeah. And you know what? A lot of people are being exposed to AEW because of NXT coming up. And a lot of people are being exposed to NXT because people are talking about AEW. Right. So they're both like cross-promoting each other in a way. Exactly. Which I think is just going to sell more tickets at the end of the day. Of course. For both of them. Yeah. Of course. I don't know. I mean, I see how some people are so negative towards it and it sucks. But at the same time, this is fun. Yeah. And plus, since we're not backstage with them, I think, you know what I always think about? Yeah. Well, ever since this whole thing started, I think about people like Chelsea Green, who I love Chelsea. She's in NXT, but she has so many friends in the indies. All her friends are in the indies. And then she has friends in AEW. People like her are probably not even, they're probably laughing at us. Yeah. Like, we don't even care about these things, but then, you know, here are the fans. Here are the fans going crazy. Yeah. So I always think about things like that. And that's why I try not to get so angry. I mean, what's the point of getting angry when... And at the end of the day, wrestling is the one thing that is winning here. Yes. Because, like, let's bring up Britt Baker, who is signed to AEW, but her boyfriend, right? They're still dating. Boyfriend. Yeah, it's probably the biggest thing in NXT. Yes. Adam Cole. Yeah. So they're on like rival brands. Right. But like they both got TV time. They're both getting paid. They're making their money. Like, they're both having fun. Yeah. And, you know, like we said, they both have friends everywhere. Mm-hmm. You know? They're both in the indies and in the main rosters, like both AEW and WWE. Look at Kevin Owens. He's in the main roster. Yeah. Who most AEW fans hate the WWE. Yeah. But, you know, there's Kevin Owens, who's very good friends with a lot of people. And same thing with Gargano. Exactly. Gargano still keeps up with people in the indies. They're still best friends with people that aren't even, they're not signed to major big televised companies. But here we are getting angry at tweets. Here we are super mad. Oh my god, I hate it. I'm here for both. I'm ready for people to learn about people like Johnny Gargano, people like Adam Cole, because these little kids, these little 7-year-olds aren't going online and Googling Velveteen Dream. They don't know who Velveteen Dream is. They didn't know Ricochet before Monday Night Raw. And now
because they're having a special slot for them, a special TV time. You know, these kids can like now see them, but also have the option to look at a Marco Stunt, to look at a Sammy Guevara, you know, which we were introduced to through MLW here in Chicago. So it's just, I'm super excited for so much wrestling that we're gonna have to cover. I'm scared, but I'm super excited to watch it all.
I'm so excited, and I don't know. I'm a huge AEW fan.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I know
you. Teddy has been with AEW because she's been with the Young Bucks and with Kenny Omega and with Cody for way before we even knew about AEW.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Anything was
before
mentioned.
maybe they didn't even know that AEW was gonna be a thing with them. You know, they were in the Bullet Club and everything. I kind of started following the Young Bucks a little bit before Adam Cole left, before they killed Adam Cole. So yeah, I'm a huge fan. I love them.
Yeah.
But I'm also very excited for NXT. They're great.
Yeah.
Everyone in NXT is amazing. I love the Undisputed Era.
Yeah. And you know what? I think for me it'll be easier to watch NXT now because I feel like before it was like a drag. And I'm like, oh, let me have to get my laptop. Oh, let me have to log into the network. And oh, let me wait till things load and then I can watch NXT. But now I'm already watching TV Wednesday nights. All right, boom, let's go watch NXT.
Yep.
Super comfortable.
And like we said, DVR, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't have a DVR, but I got Hulu, so catch me on that.
Well, if anything, I do Wrestfriends, so
if anything, I'll go over to Teddy's house and we'll watch it together.
Oh no, I mean, so yeah, that's your final thoughts on that. You're excited.
I'm super excited.
I'm so glad that you're excited. I'm glad you're also on the AEW side. I'm glad you're not one of those that are like, AEW.
No, I'm excited for AEW. It's not. There's just so much that can happen. I'm not hating on on AEW. Let's just enjoy it. Come on, guys. Like that's where I'm at.
Okay, I have a little question for you. Mm-hmm. What do you think about AEW so far? What you have caught up to? What you have watched? About any of the wrestlers besides Sammy Guevara? I know how you feel about him.
That's not very.
How do you feel they're going? Like, do you think they have a future?
I do think that they have a future, but I do think that they're marketing themselves to a little bit of an audience that's older.
Okay.
But I do think that they're also trying to be family friendly because what they did at was it All In? Maybe Double or Nothing, when they had their sensory rooms for the kids who were autistic.
Yes.
So I thought that was, incredible that they even thought about something like that. So people of, everyone could be included. So I think that they're really trying, especially for the older market, because I think they're a little bit more violent. Honestly,
they are.
They're a little bit more violent, and it scares me a little bit because I'm so used to the PG, like the WWE. Even when we went to MLW, when people take risks like that and they're like jumping off of things, and when people can really get injured is kind of when I get a little worried because I'm just like, you can be putting on, just be athletic, just put on a good match. I don't need that much risk.
You see, I'm so naive when it comes to that.
Really?
I'm very naive. I'm so into like, they know what they're doing, let them be. I feel like, what, they're never going to get injured, which is not true.
It's not, yeah.
It's not
and that's
true.
what scares me.
I know,
yeah.
But I'm very naive. I really don't think about those things, which I think it's a little bad. Yeah. I don't know.
With WWE, I've got used to like when people take chair shots, I'm just like, chairs like the kendo sticks. But then AEW just takes it to a whole nother level. Like I've seen Moxley get thrown into like tacks and like there's people bleeding, and I'm just like, I don't need that. Personally, I don't need that.
I love that.
But everyone has their own preference. People are like, oh, WWE needs that. That's why I'm watching AEW. But, I'm going to watch both regardless. But I do think that AEW is being marketed a little bit more towards adults, as where WWE is a little bit more PG, more toned down, a little bit more friendly. But with The Fiend being introduced with Bray Wyatt, I think they're trying to step a little, trying to like compete a little bit. I saw there's just so much.
I saw they're trying to like take him down a notch.
They are trying to, but
maybe they gotta ruin everything.
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel you. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm the very opposite. I think that's one of the reasons why I love AEW. They're very indie, obviously.
They're super indie, and indies take risks.
Of course.
And I'm not about that.
She's worried.
I'm worried about them. Like, I just go back to Jeff Hardy in WWE when he was up on, like, the scaffold of, like, the second I don't know, the second or third one, and he like did a swanton bomb on Randy Orton, and I thought they were dead. Okay, I thought for sure Jeff Hardy was gone, and I was never gonna see Jeff Hardy again. And I'm just like, why? Why did he need to do that? It's like when Shane McMahon jumps from steel cages. I don't need that. He's old. What if they break something? Okay, I'm already entertained. I already paid. Yeah. I don't need you to like extremely put your body on the line. Yeah. I'm more entertained by like a Ricochet who's flying around and AJ Styles who's flying around. You know, there's just so many things that I'm not okay with, but I'm still gonna watch AEW.
But you still leave it to the professionals.
I still leave it to the professionals. Kids, don't try this at home.
Yeah, okay? No, for sure. No, oh, you're so sweet. You're so caring. Oh, we're so opposite. You know what?
Teddy's like Cody more fire.
If you want to jump off from I don't know where, you can go ahead. In my heart, you're not gonna die. So I saw a post that someone said that us fans who like heel wrestlers, we want everyone to be heels. They're like, do you guys not want there to be any baby faces? And I thought that was so funny, but at the same time I'm like, no, of course there's baby faces that we like, but there's also I believe there's wrestlers that just are better heels than baby faces. Like for example, like Sasha Banks.
I was gonna say like your example of my boyfriend MJF. He's never gonna be a baby face. Never.
Boyfriend MJF. Look, I don't believe in God, but Lord, please don't let my best friend Edie date that.
Okay, that was your idea.
It really was.
Okay, so we were talking about like who we would date as like indie people or like indie wrestlers or whatever, and like we know Elias is like my number one go-to.
Yeah, because you have what do you call it? A high expectations.
Yeah,
you have high expectations with men.
Yes, and I think
you wanted to be a WWE wrestler, and we're like, okay, let's take it down a notch.
Let's go in the indies.
Let's try with the indies, and then you can go up to WWE.
So she was like, oh my god, who's single? So we were trying to figure out who's single in like indie scene, and she brought up MJF. What am I gonna do with MJF's racist self? I can't.
Sexist and everything.
And everything. I remember the first show we went to, he was like, build a wall. And I was so shook that they even let him say that in Cicero, okay? The most Mexican place, like, I could not.
But that's because most Mexicans...
Imagine he said that in Pilsen, I would have had a heart attack.
26th Street?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Had a heart attack.
Even though we were on 26th Street, but on the Cicero.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think that was funny.
MJF, sorry. He's probably like, I don't know about you.
Suck
he doesn't even care about me. He doesn't know who I am.
He can suck it. I don't care about him. But I think that's why I want you to date him so I can fight with him.
So you can fight with him.
I would love to argue with him. I want to interview him.
I bet he's like a great person, but he's just a better heel. Like I can't see him as a babyface. I've never seen Sasha as a babyface. I know you were bringing her up. But people posted clips about her as a heel, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so good.
Oh, as a heel? You haven't seen her as a heel?
Yeah.
Okay, you said babyface. That's what I'm like, wait.
Yeah, and I've only seen her as a babyface.
Oh, okay,
so I'm super excited.
Oh, she's great.
To experience her as a heel. And I know you said Shinsuke was also a great heel.
Yes.
And I had never seen him until he came to WWE and had like a little teeny tiny heel run. But
Sergio showed me a couple of clips of him in New Japan, and he was a heel, and he was amazing. Finn Balor's another one. Oh my
Finn Balor was a good heel.
Amazing heel.
I can't imagine Balor as a heel.
I don't like him as a babyface. I think
he's so cute
as a babyface. They just use him as a good looking person. That's it. And as a heel, he is a great shit talker.
Really?
Oh my gosh, yes. I love it. I love it.
I need to go look at that.
I love it. I don't know. I'm into heels. I mean, look at the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, Adam Cole. They all come from the Bullet Club, who are a bunch of heels. You know, so. Yeah, I like it. Baron Corbin, my best friend forever.
Yeah, your best friend forever is a heel.
He's a heel, and I cannot.
Oh my god, his outfit changed. What do you think about his new outfit?
Wait, his new outfit?
He didn't come out in a vest. He was wrestling in like a regular schmegular tank top.
Cool. I did not watch Raw this week.
Oh, I gotta send you a picture.
Yes, I love that. What?
Let's find a picture of Baron Corbin.
One of the things that I really, really recently loved from AEW is Brandy's promo. Her recent promo.
I haven't seen those yet.
Talking about Sean Spears. Oh my goodness, it was fire.
What did she say?
So she was okay. So I don't know. Have you seen Sean Spears promos talking about Cody Rhodes? Because he has a little thing with Cody Rhodes right now. Okay, she's basically answering to that. What's it like? Responding to that. And she's talking.
She's responding to it and not Cody?
No, not Cody, because this is the whole thing that's going. The whole thing with that is that Cody's hurt because they used to be friends.
Okay, so Cody doesn't even want to address it.
Yeah, of course not. And so Sean Spears is the one that hit him with the chair.
Yeah.
So Cody's heard about that. They used to be friends, and then he just hit him with the chair.
They're not friends no more.
And Brandy's the one that's coming. I mean, honestly, if my boyfriend, there's best friend Sergio, friend backstabbed him in the back, Sergio would probably I can't even speak right now. Would probably be at home crying, and I'd be the one out there whooping some ass.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just how it works. Like, you get so overprotective over your man.
Yeah.
And I feel that's what Brandy's doing. She's very overprotective over Cody. And that promo, I mean, it's a long promo, sort of, not that long, but it's very good. You should watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
And let me know what you
guys
think.
watched it?
Have you guys watched it? What do you guys think? I don't know. I think it was one of the best promos that Brandy has put out there.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. She is a great heel, which I didn't see in the beginning. When they left WWE, she looked like she was so sweet, like she's such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Brandy's that bitch.
Daddy loves Brandy.
I love Brandy.
Loves her.
I love her. I do, and I love Cody.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're gonna have new jackets. I'm not ready to spend $130, man.
We're already broke.
We're already so broke.
I can't. A lot of people that follow us do have their belts.
They have their belts. Like, I was gonna say, I'm like, a lot of people that follow us are like, we have ours.
We have our belts.
There's people that have
more than
shelves with their belts there, and it's like, wow, I can't even afford half of one.
Half of one. And then I had mentioned, I was like, oh my god, I was gonna get the SmackDown belt, and someone was like, why don't you guys get the tag team belts?
Oh yes,
and
Arturo said that.
Yes, because now we need to get 2 belts instead of 1 belt.
Well,
it's because
you really want the SmackDown.
I really want the SmackDown one.
And he thinks that us, because we're Wrestfriends and we're Wrestfriends, then we should get the tag team one because we're Wrestfriends.
Yeah.
But
what about Paula?
I think we could be.
Paula already has a SmackDown one.
I think we could be a faction. And
and just share.
And just
that's
like the Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever defends them gets to hold them.
Let's just get the 24/7 one and fight all the time.
Oh goodness. Okay, moving on.
I did. And that's today's video, guys.
And that is all for today.
Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. And leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? NXT versus AEW. What do you think about SmackDown moving to Friday nights again? Did you watch Brandy's promo? Because I didn't watch Brandy's promo.
Watch Brandy's promo if you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you want to say about it?
I'm excited. I keep saying this every video. I'm excited for what's coming. But we're so much closer to what's coming.
Yeah.
That you guys are going to see it very soon.
Yes, and make sure that you guys subscribe because we're doing so many things. We're going to go to Evolve. We are covering Wizard World in Chicago. We have a couple interviews coming up. We have more vlogs. And oh my god, we just have so much. My schedule is going to be so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I know your schedule is going to be so crazy. And then trying to get those 2 together is going to be a lot.
It really is.
But you can always count on your best friends for everything that you need to know about wrestling. So,
yes, you can.
Yes.
And if there's anything that you want us to cover, anything you want us to talk about, let us know. Yeah. I mean, as you can see, we love to talk.
Yes. We could talk for fucking hours.
We're such chismosas, no offense, friend, but we are chismosas.
I'm not offended because I know it's true. Alright, but thank you guys for watching this week's episode of Wrestfriends. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.